Josh is cussing out at Tekken there in chat.
Yeah,
Right, we started. So we
yeah,
started the stream.
yeah.
Okay,
We're online.
let me know when your links ready then.
The world is listening, Paul.
Yep, we're ready. Oh,
Ooh, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for watching the Ultimate Formula. We're at Mexico tonight, Division 2, and it's raining in qualification. With me in the booth tonight, Paul. Welcome,
hello.
Paul.
Good evening, everyone. Looking forward to this race. Wet Mexico. Not often we see this. I personally have never really seen Wet Mexico, to be honest.
No,
It's usually always dry. It's quite a boring track, really, for me. Just two long straights. Nothing really happens in the middle sector, so hopefully the rain can spice things up a little bit.
yeah, it should be difficult because you need a lot of wings in the middle section and the last sector. You don't want to have too much rain, especially in the rain. I don't know if it will be raining in the race, of course, but
Yep. Hopefully no one spoils it for us. Let's get into it then. So, pretty big grid today then, 19 drivers.
yeah. We've got two reserve drivers, no two, GB and Henry. Everybody's out on the inters.
Yep. By my understanding of what Costa just said in the chat there, I believe it could be dry in the race. He just
Okay.
said everyone just go out on default setup and then you can pick your setup in the race. Actually, but I'm not sure if that is actually correct. I don't think you can do that.
No, it should be.
No should prevent you from doing that. So
Yeah.
I don't know. We shall see. Pick your setup in the race. Looking forward to this.
Yeah. I think everybody will put on a dry setup, as the race will be dry.
Yeah. Just before the race started, I was thinking about who I would predict to do well here, and I was thinking Henry and Mr. Costa. If it was dry, I'm predicting them two to do really well. Henry, we know he's good on tracks that have a lot of straights on them.
Yeah.
He's very quick.
Yeah.
But likewise with Luke, we've seen Luke, especially at Belgium, how quick he can be in a straight line.
Luke isn't here tonight, but
Oh, yeah.
I also expect a lot from John tonight. I don't know.
John.
I got a feeling he will be doing okay tonight.
Always got to look up for Katamise,
Yeah.
Sauber driver.
As Sheo turns on the straight and starts his hot lap. 320 already. Okay. Touches 330. A lot of oversteer. Those first couple of turns are really important for your lap time. You can lose out a lot in those turns. Taking it pretty clean, not a good entry into that turn. Missing the apex a little. And this is a really hard section, especially in the rain. Ooh, a lot of oversteer, touches the grass, and this lap is over.
Who was you on board with there, sorry?
I'm with Costa now. Matties go first.
Should I, let me give you a little rundown of the current point standings.
Yeah.
As we are, let's go, only 3 races left including this one, so it's coming down to the wire for the promotion spots. Obviously we've got Luke, who is mathematically champion now, so congratulations to him. He's going to be promoted into Division 1. Look forward to seeing him next season. We've got Nikos, the other Haas driver, so the Haas driver's really done well this season, first and second. It's not often you say that. He's currently on 139 points, so with a couple good point scoring finishes, he will get automatically promoted as well. We then have Josh, who's on 125, Costa, who's on 120, and then we have Henry, who is on 112, and Tekken, who is on 105. So
Okay.
it is getting quite close between between 3rd to 6th place.
And
Well,
where's
I'd also include Nikos. He's only 14 points ahead of 3rd place. So with a win for one of those guys and a good podium position in another race, things can all change at the top.
Yeah, yeah. And where's John?
John
stands. Not really a great lap from him.
John is quite far down.
Okay.
He did miss quite a few races. He wasn't here at the beginning of the season, so he is in 10th place. He has 66 points, so he is a little bit off.
Okay.
Although obviously things can change. 25 points a race, you know, especially in a race where Luke isn't here, like tonight.
Yeah.
These guys really need to go hard tonight and try and get the W. 25 points is huge at this late stage.
A big fight coming up, I believe, as we have interesting qualification already. Joss is in the lead at the moment, Nico 2nd, Spear 3rd, and Chris is in 4th. Good lap by him.
Yeah, as you say that, he gets dropped down to 5th place though, so he needs to improve possible.
Yeah. Usually you see guys do a couple of laps in the wet. Oh.
I will just point out that I'm on board with Mr. Costa at the moment, and I've been so for about 2 laps now, and he is really struggling, especially through those quick S's in the 2nd sector coming to the final sector. He really is struggling to control the car, and as you can tell by his lap time, he's a second, almost 2 seconds off the pace.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I'm not sure what's wrong with Mr. Costa at the moment.
He's coming back. Yeah, yeah. Henry didn't have a good lap as well. He spun the car coming into the S's.
Oh yeah, I was wondering who that was out there.
Maybe it's drying up, I don't know. But people are coming back into the pits now.
No, you say that. It does look like it is not raining as much. But obviously, by the time, well, you never know. It could be dry times at the end, but I don't think the rain's going to stop just yet. So.
Yeah, because I see a lot of guys coming in after only 1 lap, and usually, anyway, that's what I do. I do 1 or 2 hot laps after one another when it's wet qualification.
Oh, Majestic has crashed, and that is, where is that? That's in the S section, just finishing off the S's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy to do. He just ran wide and on the dirty tarmac, he tried to pull the car back onto the track, especially in tricky wet conditions. Very hard to do that. Even in dry conditions, it's quite easy to do.
It's a shame though, because he was pretty high up in the time trial tables. He was 4th, I believe.
Nah, that's not bad.
No.
We got Cevapcici. Kevin, you call him. What did you call him last time? Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin. That's his name. Goes first.
Okay. Yeah, that means like it's a food delicacy in where I come from. That name.
Oh yeah.
It's like
what is it?
It's like a type of burger, but it's in the shape of like sausage, and you kind of you grill it, you do what you do with it.
Yeah, you barbecue it. Oh, nice.
Barbecue it, yeah. Yeah. So I saw his name, and I was listening last week, and you were calling him Kevin. It was just making me laugh. So we'll go with that then. It's easier than using all the chuz.
Yeah, yeah. Easier for me
anyway.
Good
luck from him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good luck from him.
I think Spur is out on a hot lap now. Really close.
Onto the podium as well. He's out.
Joss is looking pretty quick in the rain. He needs the points tonight.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would say Tekken really needs the points. Tekken, currently in 9th place, he's been giving it the big uns in the chats.
Yeah.
But he needs to prove it on the track, really, doesn't he? He needs to get these points. He needs a podium finish tonight, definitely. If he wants to get anywhere close to the automatic promotion spots, then you need to really get on the podium tonight. Can't have any problems.
No.
And he's out on super soft tyres.
Is he? No.
Yes, he is.
No.
He is.
In the spectator menu, it doesn't. It's still on inters.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, no. For me, it's telling me that he's on super softs, and John is on ultra softs.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Fear's just gone to ultra softs. But I feel like Tekken might have come out a little bit early here. There's 2 minutes left.
Yeah, I can't imagine those two being out in on slick tires. I think it's a
And here
spectator
comes.
glitch.
Well, I don't know. The timing screen is telling me that they're on dry tyres. The
Yeah.
spectator menu is telling me that as well. We check the race director.
Mm.
Yeah. Shayo also go to dry tyres. And so is Kevin, so
A lot of guys.
yeah. I think I might be right on this one. Just like Tekken is just trying to use the timer to his advantage, wait for it to count down.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, that's weird. I'm watching it wrong. But you're right. A couple of guys on the ultras. So it's definitely drying up. But
It's okay, Sharon. Sorry to be wrong every now and again. Whoa, guys racing here, what's going on
yeah.
there? The two cyber drivers. I know it's a Toro Rosso in this album, look like they were racing there.
Yeah, but I can see the guys on the slick tires still struggling onto the podium. Stops driving his car at the moment. I think he lost a
Tekken is
couple.
really driving very slowly. And so, and onto the podium as well. I mean, look at these guys in the final couple of corners. You got Shayo driving very slowly,
Yeah.
on the podium very slowly, and there's traffic everywhere, you know, so...
40 seconds to go.
But look, Henry is on Inters. Onto the podium, for me, he's actually on Inters. I'm not sure for you what he's on.
Onto the podium is on Inters, yeah.
Yeah, we got Chris on Inters, JB Inters. These guys haven't been able to change tyres.
No, but it still does look a little bit wet out there, to be honest.
That's Henry has crashed.
Yeah.
I know, just tried.
I'm on board with Tekken. Josh
I will
retires.
just point out, we've got Nikos behind Fear. Fear is on dry tyres, Nikos is on winter tyres, so... And they are both on hot laps, and Nikos is going to... I don't know what Nikos is trying to do. No, he's not going to bother him too much.
I don't think it's dry tire condition. But
I think you might be right.
Can't blame them for trying though. Yeah, a lot of bumps there.
Tekken really struggling. I mean, I'll give him props for attempting it. I believe he was the first person to switch to dry tyres. He went for a ballsy move. I mean, when you're in 10th place, you got to try and pull something out the bag, you know?
Yeah, nothing to lose.
Yep.
Oh, he goes really wide.
There.
Yeah. Can't imagine him improving. He's dropped out of the top 10. And Costa, only in 10th position.
Yeah, Costa really struggling.
This can't be an improvement from Tekken.
No, look how slow he's there from the final corner.
Matty's still out on the Inter.
Doing props for time, but didn't pay off. Matty Sutton, sorry. 13th place, the track is dry, so he will go faster. Where's he going to finish?
Fourth.
Not bad.
Good job. Timed it perfectly.
At the end, the track was dry, and so they would have all pretty much gone faster on their times. So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, there we have it. Kevin in pole position, Josh in second, onto the podium third. Matty in fourth position, JB in fifth, Nico sixth, Chris seventh, Fear in 8th, Henry in 9th, John in 10th position, Costa 11th. That's surprising. Tekken in 12th, Katsumi's 13th, Majestic 14th, Sheo in 15th position, Lee didn't do the time, same as J-Bob, and Spur didn't do the time, and Aaron didn't do the time either.
So if I was the guys at the back of the grid, I would... It's always interesting when you're faster than the guys at the back, but you are at the back. Due to a poor quality or a quality ban, because do you start on the harder tyres and then be stuck with the guys who are on the quicker tyres but are slower than you? Or do you go with the faster tyre and risk getting into a lot of battles and potential damage?
I would go for the harder tyre, because if you're faster you can definitely overtake here at Mexico. So if you be patient you should make up a lot of ground on the hard tyres, I believe.
Yeah. I would definitely just relax off the start, just
Yeah.
Let the guys ahead maybe build a little bit of a gap, half a second into the first corner, and then when they all start colliding with each other, just start picking them off. It's a long race around Mexico.
Yeah, that's the thing though. You don't want to pick up any damage on the start. As the lights go on, and we're off. A jump start from Spur.
Yeah, two jump starts. Katsumi's jump started.
Yeah, into first.
Yeah.
Kevin on a lot of pressure from Joss. As we come to the first turn, there's a lot of cars going side by side.
Yep, everyone's got through pretty nicely so far.
Yeah.
Oh, Nikos has hit the Renault of Matty Suddens and broke his wing, and a McLaren, and Nikos going a little bit. Oh, he's getting dangerous at the back. A lot of people off there.
Yeah, there was a car sliding. A Red Bull, I believe.
And Aaron has lost part of his wing. Oh,
already.
Oh, Nikos there. Lagged in second, big time.
I'm on board with Sheo in 12th position. Having a battle with Lee, I believe. Who's behind them? Then we got the Toro Rosso of John and J-Bob. Field is spreading out a bit.
That was a very hectic start there.
Yeah.
Chris on enough time to actually.
Chris on a lot of pressure from onto the podium. Loses out. Costa in 6th already, side by side with Chris.
Yeah. The famous corner where me and Chris had a crash last season.
Yeah.
Which wasn't all my fault, of course.
Got to be surfing his drive-through, as we see a lot of guys going into the pits.
Yeah.
Who's that? Matty and Fear. And behind him Henry up in 9th.
Well, Mr. Costa very, very quick on the straights.
Yeah.
Pulling away from Chris there. And that straight isn't particularly long, so that might be a worry for Chris over into the race.
What do we have? The tyres. Kevin is on the super softs in the first position, so. And Costa also on the super softs, same as onto the podium. But a very good start from him, 5th position already.
Yeah, very good start. Tricky track this, especially those S's with heavy fuel loads. Easy to run wide and pick up penalties as well. This is one of the tracks where you can easily pick up warnings. I've got a bit of a train forming here from onto the podium and further back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's collided with someone and broken his wing.
Okay.
Onto the podium, going to be under pressure from Mr. Costa now. Those low wings, look at Mr. Costa there. No DRS, of course.
No.
And he's already
on the inside.
Past him in the first corner. His DRS is actually enabled now, so they will get it into this next corner. Good driving from the pair there.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Onto the podium, did gave it up with another fight, and Chris is looking us also at the outside of onto the podium.
Yeah, Chris just hangs back. Doesn't put too much of a fight there.
Yeah, as we see already a couple of time penalties being dished out.
Yeah, it's a shame for Katami. It's like a chain reaction to jump starts. You see someone launch and then you kind of expect
you
that the
react.
lights have gone out and you follow the car, don't you?
Yeah, it happened to me a lot.
Yeah, it's one of those things.
Kevin not too far behind Josh. Josh is in first.
Kevin's been passed by Josh. So Josh must have got him on the straight then.
Yeah.
And looks like he's already pulled a little bit of a gap. Of course, Josh is on the softer tyre, so we would expect him to pull away a little bit. JB doing a good job as well.
Yeah.
Has made up a couple places. Mr. Costa, 7 places made up already.
Yeah. Everybody's still running, also a good thing to see. Ooh, what happened to Tekken?
Yeah.
Tekken lost out on Lee.
Yeah. He's coming back. Lee on the soft tyres, of course.
Yeah.
Tekken has got DRS now.
Is it a
He's going to put a
one-stopper?
move on the outside. If you start on the soft tyres, definitely. If you start on the ultras, it's going to be a little bit harder, and you are going to have more tyre wear on your soft tyres. So towards the end of the race, you will be a lot slower. So we might see a couple of guys do 2 stops. I don't know. Chris likes to do a 2-stop with 2 sets of softer tyres.
Yeah.
So expect a couple of 2 stops, but I expect the majority of the field to attempt the 1 stop.
Ooh, big cut from second. But it's weird. Ooh, he's really closing in now. Does he launch the car into the inside? No, no, he waits out for the straight, I think. But it's weird, you can cut a couple of turns as well, but you need to be very precise, otherwise it will be a warning.
Yeah, you can get half the car over the curb. As long as that other wheel doesn't go off, then you'll be alright. That's how you gain the most speed through the S's. Obviously, you've got to be careful though. Easy penalties. Tegan's got past Lee down the main straight.
Easy
move.
move.
Like he's fighting back though.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Tegan closing the door.
Yeah, Lee a little bit apprehensive there.
Yeah, sticking his nose in where he maybe shouldn't. Still a big train behind onto the podium. Chris and Henry very close.
Oh yeah, Henry's closed up quite massively. Obviously that wing damage is going to kill Henry. We know Henry's quick, and he's on the ultra soft tyres, so this is just going to destroy his tyre wear as well. So he's going to pit early.
Better to have a damaged wing on the ultras than on the supers, of course.
Yeah. Front 3 pulling away nicely. Kevin has caught up to Josh, so I'm not sure what happened to Josh. Maybe his tyres are starting to lose grip a little bit. Kevin did a good job.
36 laps to go, so it's pretty long race. Can
4 laps to go, yeah. It's going to be interesting.
Can Chris close in onto the podium?
Chris looks like he's really closing in. Look how quickly he's closing in there.
Yeah.
He's going to try and put move at the inside. Wow, Chris really has caught out.
Yeah.
Looks like Chris is just going to take it easy. Maybe try and move into the next chicane.
I really think it was possible into that turn already, but he didn't have the courage, I think.
Whoa, Katamise and J-Bob. Whoa. And that looked very illegal, what J-Bob just did there.
What happened?
So Katamise got past him into the first corner, and then J-Bob looked like he might have lagged or just put the throttle down and hit Katamise and spun him, and then he hit him again and he spun even more, and J-Bob reclaimed the position, and Katamise is now 2 seconds off as Katamise has paused it. So
yeah, both are still going.
I think Katamise is not very happy about that.
J-Bob with front wing damage.
Yeah, looks like, yeah.
And
back now.
And Costa isn't really pulling away from onto the podium either. Still pretty close, everyone.
Yeah, it is, and I just want to say I'm bored with leaders.
Yeah.
I feel like Kevin might put a move on Josh into the next chicane.
Henry went into the pits.
Yep.
Second year rest rate, yeah. It's a little bit short, but if you're close enough, I think he's too far away at the moment.
Yeah, looks like it. Good driving though from the guys up front. Mr. Costa. I mean, these guys have caught JB a lot. JB, not sure what's happened to JB. JB's lost a lot of pace over the last few laps.
Yeah.
This Costa's caught up to him. Chris doing a decent job. The 2 Renault guys, 6th and 7th, so
yeah,
not too bad.
Yeah, JB isn't really hitting the apexes through the S's. And Costa's really close now.
Yeah.
Should be an easy move on the straight.
I wouldn't be surprised to see JB actually coming to the pits on this lap, or the next lap, to be honest. I think he knows he's losing a lot of pace at the moment.
He stays out for now.
He stays out again.
Henry went to the super softs.
So yeah, Henry's going for a 2-stop. Kevin closing up to the back of Josh, but just too far away at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, Nikos is left.
legs out. Ooh, Costa launches up on the outside. No, no, not possible.
And onto the podium was really caught up with that.
Yeah.
But Costa's got a very good exit there, and this will be moved on, I believe.
On the outside.
JB going defensive. Costa's quite far ahead, but JB's going to break late. No, he's just going to give up the position onto the podium. He's going to try and poke his nose, but not enough space. And that's the move for Costa.
Yeah.
And Chris is also closing in on these guys.
Chris is keeping up. Good from him.
Oh, JB struggling through the S's.
Yeah. Heavy fuel load, of course.
Yeah. Also, the dirty air is not going to help.
No.
And Mr. Costa's come up to 3rd place, so Mr. Costa's on a rampage at the moment, it seems.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And Kevin really closed the gap to Josh.
Maybe we can see him move on straight.
But we'll just stay on board with onto the podium. See if anything happens here.
I'm looking with Kevin now. But he isn't closing in really on Josh on the straight. Josh has good straight line speed. Maybe the slipstream went again.
Of course, all these guys are getting DRS of each other though, aren't they? So
yeah, yeah, true.
They will be benefiting from that. Henry taking the fastest lap there.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, JB.
JB struggling.
Yeah.
Oh, onto the podium, careful. You're not going to lose part of your wing on this track.
No, no. You will lose a lot of time.
I feel like we say that every week, because every week you don't want to lose part of your wing on any track, really, do you? Especially when it's as competitive as it is. It's just going to ruin the race.
Yeah.
We've seen a couple of guys manage to pull it off somewhat and do a decent job, but you just notice every week he has onto the podium. He's actually trying to move around the outside into the tricky left-hander
onto
the right, and that's it. Ooh, but Jamie's going to have the outside line. Pushes him a little bit.
Chris on the inside.
The inside as well. Very good driving from the pair, but JB's still going to fight back. We're on DRS, of course. It looks like he's got a faster car in the straight line than Chris. Chris is really low on the wings. I'm not really sure what's up with Chris's car.
Side by side, Chris is in looking for the slipstream, but no, he isn't fast enough on the straight. He just loses out.
No, Chris not gonna do. No, Chris gonna give up the position, but Chris coming for a switchback potentially. No. Getting the DRS, Chris, and the slipstream. Now Chris is going faster, looking for the inside line there. Is he gonna put a move? No.
No.
We know Chris can be a very passive driver, but also aggressive at times.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just usually when he's a bit further up on the top, he usually gets a bit more cautious. I feel anyway.
Yeah. There's more points to lose.
Yeah.
Although Chris actually struggles a little bit there. He goes a little bit off track, loses a little bit of time, but JB looks like he's JB is lagging actually a little bit.
Kevin closing in on Josh, really close now. Coming into the stadium section.
JB really lagging at the moment.
And Josh is still staying out on those ultras. Kevin has a lot of extra fuel.
JB into the pits, thankfully there.
Kevin on the outside. Kevin on the outside.
Oh, okay.
No. Switchback maybe. Oh, he's got has to cut the corner.
Oh.
A lot of oversteer.
Well, Josh forced him off the track there, and then careful guys. Oh, Kevin, what was Kevin doing there? That was a bit dangerous from Kevin. But look at Mr. Costa. Where's he come from?
Yeah, they lost a lot of time.
Mr. Costa. Yeah, I don't know what these two were doing. I feel like that was a very poor bit of driving from the pair of them there.
But Kevin does have the lead now, so maybe a good time for Josh to be thinking about a pit stop, I believe.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I would agree with that, 100%. You can see by the line on his tyres as well that it's an indication that his tyre wear is starting to affect him a little bit.
Yeah, usually when it's around 40%, The performance really
Yeah.
takes a hit, in my opinion.
Yeah, big time. And creeping in the background, we got onto the podium as well. He's creeping up. Is Josh going to pit? He is indeed. So
Be careful with the braking. Yeah, 5 stop and go.
Yeah.
Oh, Josh. It's a very hard entry as
Terrible.
well.
Yeah, but that's what practice is for.
Yeah, true.
There's no excuses. And that's
No.
going to put him quite far down, I believe.
5 seconds.
Who's that? Renault's just come up behind him as well. Chris is in the pits.
Yeah. Matty in 4th at the moment.
Oh, Mr. Costa
Picks up a penalty.
picks up a penalty there.
2nd and 5th at the moment. Lee in 6th on the supers. Joslin came out in 7th. He went to the super softs.
Yep.
So we can expect another pit stop from...
yeah. So these guys are all looking to do 2 stops then.
Yeah.
Apart from the guys who started on the super soft tyres, I believe they will go for the softs until the end. I can't see Josh being able to make up the gap.
No. 5 seconds is a lot. Maybe he has a little bit of luck. The other guys come out in traffic.
Yeah.
But
To be honest, I don't believe that the 5-second stop go would have actually been. I don't think it applied in this pit stop. It will apply on the next pit stop. So.
Yeah, true. As Nikos retired from session, what happened to him? Yeah, out of turn 3. Just retired the car, I believe.
Mr. Costa's onto the podium is actually looking to put Nikos under a little bit of pressure.
Yeah.
As they are catching the leader as well, so
Still very close.
We've seen glimpses of onto the podium performing really well in races
I agree.
in the past, and we've also seen him have a few issues in races, but it looks like today he's driving well.
Yeah.
He's got the right setup for the car.
As long as
seeing what he can do further up.
hopefully his car will stay the right side up this time.
Yeah, that is true. In case you're not aware of what we're talking about, in Malaysia, I believe it was.
Yeah, have a
Josh
look.
and onto the podium. One of the greatest crashes I've ever seen, to be honest.
Yeah.
Onto the podium's car just flipped upside down, skated down the track. Oh, it was brilliant.
Yeah.
And we were shocked. We were gobsmacked.
But Josh timed his pit stop perfectly, I believe, because he is in a clear road in front of him. No traffic at all. So he could
I do
make
want to point out that sorry to interrupt you there. I just want to say that Henry has had a wing change. He did pit early, so he will need to pit again. As we got JB and who's that? Chris getting very, very close to each other at the back. But Henry jumped JB while in the pits, and he had a 5-second wing change. So he's done really well on this set of tyres so far. But above back, Chris and JB. Let's see what Chris can do.
Yeah.
Actually, Matty Sutton's in second, getting close. Nothing going on there too much.
Onto the podium, went into the pit, by the way. Came out in 7th.
From this, that's an early pit stop.
Right behind Josh now. He went to the soft tyre. Okay.
But I will just say that he's timed that perfectly. He's come out ahead of Henry and JB and Chris and Mr. Costa and Kevin. When they pit, they might come out behind. This is a train which has formed here.
Yeah. And I think we can expect onto the podium trying to go to the end as well with these soft tires.
Would you predict that onto the podium we'll actually get onto the podium tonight? See what I did there? I had to do it at least one time. I've been waiting to do it for a while, so I usually say onto the podium is onto the grass, but it's a nice change this time.
That has to be the worst comment in the history of commentary on TUF TV, Paul.
I've heard some bad ones. Usually when Aaron commentates.
But I'm willing to make a bold statement. I think he can go for the win tonight.
Ooh. I mean, to be honest, I think that Kevin and Costa are going to come out behind Henry, behind JB, behind Chris. Oh, well, hold up. Here we've got JB making a move on Henry.
Yeah.
Wow, look how fast he's going down the straight.
Yeah. Retirement for fair.
DNF. Oh, he's retired in the pits. Good lad. Oh, JB struggling on the exit of the chicane, and Henry's got DRS and should get back past. Yeah, JB struggling there, but JB is starting to catch back up. Looks for a move at the inside. Ballsy didn't have enough.
Ooh, Chris.
The car in the corner there. Yep, Chris put a move as well. So
yeah. Wins the place.
Just so I just want to point one thing out. I was saying, I'm not sure if I said it, but I've noticed that Chris recently has been starting on the softest tyres and then pitting twice and using another set of soft tyres, and he's on the ultra softs again.
Yeah.
So he's looking to just max out the speed of his car in the first two stints, and then go on the super softs to the end. Oh, and they look like they might be catching onto the podium. And Mr. Costa's in the pits.
Yeah, Costa in the pits.
So let's see. We've got Josh as well on the back of Lee, the two Red Bull teammates.
Ooh,
Lee running in lean, so he's just letting them by.
And Josh,
here comes Mr. Costa.
And Costa comes out in. Onto the podium.
Onto the podium.
Yeah.
And wow, so
Costa.
Is Henry gonna?
Yeah. No,
Henry's not gonna try anything.
No. Costa on the softs as well.
Yeah,
penalty.
and onto the podium is going to be struggling now because Mr. Costa is going to have a couple of fresh tyres. So towards the end, there's no chance because from here, it's just a downhill slope, I believe, from the podium in terms of pace. He's not going to be able to maintain this pace. Mr. Costa should get him, but considering how close Mr. Costa is to Henry and the chain behind Henry,
Kevin has to pit this lap, I believe.
Kevin has to pit this lap. Let's have a look. I believe he's going to come out behind everyone. No, he stayed out again.
He stays out.
I know what he's trying to do. I know exactly what he's trying to do. Flashback to USA. What did Kevin do in USA? He started on the super soft tyres, and he went deep in the race, and he put the ultra soft tyres on. So he's going to be doing that again, I believe.
Let's see what it brings him. He did win in the USA, of course.
Yeah. Although there were a lot of things that happened with the guys up front during that race which enabled him to win that race. I believe if he did that with without anyone having problems, he would not nowhere near won that race, I don't think. But good performance nevertheless, I should say.
Costa closed in onto the podium. And Chris is past Henry. Don't know what happened there.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that. JB looks like he's struggling a little bit. Aaron's working his way up the field a little bit. Oh, he's just been passed by his teammate Spur. So
horrible race so far. And I think we can expect a move from Costa on the straight.
Do you reckon? I mean, onto the podium, it looked like he had really low wings on the straights. It looked like it was really slow in a straight line, and Mr. Costa looked like it was pretty quick. So I won't be surprised, but Kevin has gone out again, so Kevin is going to go for the super ultra softs at the end. So expect him to pit lap 22, lap 23, I believe.
Yeah. Well, he pushes the tires really hard, really maximizing every tire he uses. And the other guys really are a bit careful, I believe, with the tire options during the race. Bit on the safe side. Onto the podium, closing in on Lee. Lee could be a factor, of course, in this battle. Can he get past? Round the outside. Yeah, he gets it done. And Costa wants to follow onto the podium.
Ooh. Yeah, this is just going to be helping him onto the podium.
Yeah.
It's because he's got to be careful not to hit the back of him.
No, but he has to wait. Losing some time now onto the podium. This is a very good race so far.
Yeah. Kevin carries on. So.
And Costa dives on the inside of Lee. Chris wants to go on. Yeah, also gets Lee. Looking to get him moved on Costa maybe. Round the outside into the last turn. And Chris gets it done. I believe so. Oh, 3 cars going 3 wide into turn 1. What's gonna happen? Costa on the inside.
Oh, oh, Lee's hit the back of Chris.
Yeah, loses his wing.
Yeah.
And who's that? JB, I believe, in the Williams.
Yeah, I'm not sure that was a wise thing to do from Chris or from Lee, but Lee's gonna. Oh!
That's a dive.
Lee looks like he's not very happy with Chris there. But look at these guys. These guys, like sardines in a tin.
Yeah.
In a can. And Henry's gonna take. Oh, look at Henry's just slide up the inside of 2 cars there in one corner. JB's lost out big time.
Yeah, yeah.
And now JB's gonna be stuck behind Lee, and Lee's got a red front left wing. So JB is gonna be absolutely furious. Look at him, just parked up behind him. You can't do nothing.
No, no.
And onto the podium has created a bit of a gap to Mr. Costa now due to that.
Yeah.
Kevin's still going then.
Okay. Yeah, Costa lost out as well in this battle. He's now 3 seconds behind onto the podium.
I believe, I could be mistaken, I believe that JB has picked up wing damage to the front left side of his wing. I'm just comparing the sides of the wings, and it looks like the third kind of triangle, the third, I'm not really sure what to call it, but there's a part of his wing missing, so I'm not sure if that was a collision which happened with Lee or happened earlier with Chris. But
yeah. Anyway, he chooses to stay out.
Yeah.
Do we have any other, maybe in the back, a little bit of a fight going on? Majestic is within a second from Matty. But still the closest battle is between Henry and Chris at the moment. But Costa is already closing in again on onto the podium, 2.5 seconds now.
I'm just thinking that Kevin is losing a lot of time. Josh has closed the gap to pretty much 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And they both need to pit again. Well, actually, if Kevin can stretch his tyres out a little bit longer.
Yeah. Question.
And they pit around the same time, then.
On what lap did Josh do his pit stop? He started on the Ultra, didn't he?
He started on the Ultras, yeah. He started on the Ultras, so I think he pitted lap 7, 8. It was definitely lap 7 or 8. So.
Oh, okay. So pretty early. He doesn't do the same thing as Kevin, only reversed.
Yeah. I'm just thinking, when will Kevin pit? Because Josh has got to stay out a couple more laps. He can't. If he pits the same time as Kevin, then the gap's not going to change that much, is it? I mean, Kevin. No. How far is Kevin going to go into the race? That's the question. I predict that you could probably do 10 laps on the Ultras. Stretch them out more you can, but you're going to lose time. So Josh needs to decide what he's going to do, because he's going to. I don't know. I don't think he's going to be able to do it. I think Kevin might be able to pull this win off, to be honest.
Yeah. 15 laps to go, so maybe in 2 laps time I predict he will go into the pits. He's going in now. He's coming in now.
Henry making a move on Chris into the final sector. He's going to be able to slow it down nicely. Chris doesn't give him too much room, but they get through the corner.
Yeah. Kevin is in the pits. Goes Ultras, like you said.
Yeah, but he's going to come out in traffic.
I believe so.
Well, Henry goes into the pits now.
Kevin comes out in 4th position, I think, yeah. Behind Costa.
Chris is close though.
No, that won't be possible, I think. Another penalty for onto the podium.
Yeah, he's feeling the pressure at the moment. He knows he's got to drive quick, clean.
Yeah.
Or Miss Scott's going to get him. He's doing a good job so far.
Kevin in 4th position, 4.8 seconds behind Costa. Not too bad.
Yep. Not bad at all. I believe it's going to be interesting to see, because Kevin's just going to catch up rapidly to the guys in front and to Josh. So If Josh stays out longer and pits later, then he's going to lose lots of time.
What would you
Just
do
pit now.
if? Yeah,
Um,
I would pit now if I was him. But he stays out.
I'm just thinking, would it be possible
To go till the
to
end?
stretch these tyres out to the end? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, onto the podium, and well, actually, I don't know. It looks like Kevin probably is going to be able to catch up to the guys ahead quite quickly.
Yeah. Chris is
So
in the
once he
pits.
gets to them, I don't know. It's tricky.
One thing's for sure, they will be closing in on each other. And Chris is going to the super softs.
Yep.
Okay. Weird strategy.
Both sets of results, so.
Yeah.
And Henry passes him. So
wins that battle. Matty in 7th.
the undercut proving strong then.
Yeah.
On this track.
Second and 6th. JB in 5th, and we've got Kevin in 4th on the fastest tire out of everyone, basically.
Yeah, he is the only. Oh, Aaron's out.
Yeah.
Aaron's tied in the pits. Poor day at the office for Aaron then again.
Yeah. Only three retirements so far, as Josh stays out again. And Costa is really closing in onto the podium, 1.5 seconds now. No DRS just yet. Kevin with the fastest lap, 1:18.0. Time penalty for Shea.
Yeah, Kevin really is putting the tyres to work.
Yeah, but he still has to
really
pass.
nice
he still has to pass two cars, of course.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be a problem, I don't think. The traction you'll be able to get with those fresh tyres on the final corner means you're going to be right behind the car in front, and then slipstream and DRS, rich fuel.
Yeah.
And then being able to brake later into the first corner should be easy.
Yeah. And towards the end, his tires will be quick enough.
The gap that he will be able to make should be enough pretty much, because the softs are quite slow.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the problem with doing a one-stop. You're always prone to being overtaken a lot towards the end of the race, whereas a two-stop means you can attack people a lot. Which personally I prefer attacking people rather than just trying to defend.
Yeah. I agree.
Look at Kevin is just on a mission at the moment.
But Costa is closing in onto the podium as well.
Oh yeah.
On the inside into turn 1.
Oh, on the podium, trying to sit around the outside.
Oh no! Yeah, he lost his wing. Yeah, that's race over.
I'm not really sure whose fault that was. I think there might have been a racing incident.
It looked like he lost the back and a lot of oversteer.
And Kevin trying to stick his nose up the middle. Yeah. Got him. Kevin
Takes it.
Costa.
Pretty easy.
Yeah, so onto the podium is you need to pick in. So Tekken has done a good job. Tekken looking a bit slow at the beginning of the race, I will say.
His rivals were Josh and Nikos. Well, Josh is doing good, of course, and Nikos retired.
And Mr. Costa.
Yeah, both are in front of him.
Yeah, but his main rival, I'd say, is, well, I would say it's Mr. Costa and Josh, to be honest. I mean, it looks to me like Josh and Mr. Costa are actually probably going to... Josh is going to be able to jump Nikos in the championship, and Mr. Costa is going to get close, very close. So I predict that things are going to stay the way they are at the top. I don't think anything's going to change. I think Kevin's been able to pass Josh. I don't think Josh is going to pit again, to be honest. But actually, you know what? I don't know, because his tyres are starting to look a little bit dodgy. And there are still 10 laps to go. So
it's still a long way.
Again.
Yeah, I think so. Because
there's a big rivalry. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, because he pitted a bit too early maybe on the ultras.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I also noticed that on the podium pitted very early as well from the super softs, which was a bit surprising. It did work out for him until
Yeah,
he just had that crash.
yeah, but
As I was going to
especially
say,
especially these guys didn't have to do a qualification on those tires either.
oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
7 laps is really early.
Um, Josh and Tekken have a big rivalry at the moment in the chats
Yeah, yeah.
about who's going to finish in the promotion spots. A lot of harsh words being traded between the two as Josh goes into the pits and takes a very weird line going into the pits. And well,
Tekken is in the stadium section. You will jump.
Josh has the 5-second penalty to serve. He's showing it now.
Yeah. We forgot about that. Let's hurt him. He's coming.
Where is he going to come out then? Whoa. Where is Josh? Where's Henry and Chris? Oh.
He comes out in front of Henry.
No, Henry's going to pass him. Henry and Chris are going to... No, Henry's going to pass him.
Where's Chris? Chris is too far behind. No. Josh in 6th position.
Yeah, so Josh...
On the ultras.
But I just want to give mention to Kevin.
Yeah.
Who's managed to pull off the same strategy twice in a row and made it work.
Yeah.
Really smart.
Ooh, big battle. Shay, Katamis and... Who's that? John?
Oh, jeez.
And the big train behind JB as well.
Wow. I did not see this forming.
No.
Whoa. Like John, I believe John just put a massive dive and Katamis really caught him off guard, but got a nice move done. JB looking to pounce, Majestic and Lee behind them. Wow, this is a massive train here.
Yeah.
And onto the podium looking to join. So onto the podium, has still got some racing to do.
Yeah.
Look at this train. This is like a first lap train. We're on lap 28.
Yeah.
There are cars here who've pitted, cars who haven't pitted.
Yeah.
Look at Lee going wide there. It's like a new part of the track that's been made just for him.
JB on the inside of Katamis.
Oh, look at this driving. Yeah. Katamis on the outside now.
Yeah.
And Majestic putting a move on the inside as well. Wing pots flying everywhere. Lee puts a move on Majestic. Wing flying. Yeah. Wing goes flying. Majestic. Lee
pushed into the wall. Yeah.
It was going to happen, wasn't it? Someone was going to get killed there. We got John trying to move on Sheo, but not close enough.
No. He is closing in though.
Just closing up to Henry. So that was a nice little train we had there for half a lap before it got destroyed.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Yeah. Just as Spur was starting to join the battle as well.
Yeah.
And Lee has no front wing again, so he's had a horrible race this one. You know, he's at a good pace.
Yeah.
Oh.
Katamis on the inside of John. Oh no.
Yeah, JB tried to put a move on the inside there.
All on the same tires as well.
Yeah.
Spur passes Lee now.
Looks to be struggling. JB really on the back of him onto the podium as well. Oh, Sheo! Oh!
Went wide.
That was dangerous there. But he rejoined, didn't kill anyone. Has broken his wing though, and JB didn't put a move on the inside. Tricky corner to pass. Runs him out wide onto the podium, looking to get his nose in there as well. Being pushed wide a little bit with Katamis. Not too bad. And JB finally gets past Katamis. So let's see DRS straight course. They should all be able to get DRS. Oh, Katamis goes into the pits there.
Yeah.
Almost caught onto the podium off guard there. Collected him, but they didn't. So
penalty.
Facing a time penalty as Josh is putting a move on Henry. Is Henry going to fight it? He is not.
No.
We've got switch back, but older tyres, never going to work.
No.
Gold start for your attempt. Anyway.
Henry in 5th.
Quiet mover, Matty Suddens. We haven't spoken about him at all today.
No, 4th position.
Himself in 4th place, so he started 4th.
Yeah. Ever since he got his connection fixed, he seems to be doing okay.
Yeah.
In the races.
So Kevin has got a 3-second time penalty, and Mr. Costa, I believe Mr. Costa also has one.
Yeah. I think I can remember that as well.
Yeah, I believe that Mr. Costa might have just used an interesting strategy there, where he was on the straight at full speed, full throttle, and he paused it and checked the race director to see Kevin's penalties, which obviously you're allowed to do.
Yeah.
As a driver, just risky if the AI decide to destroy the pace, but the work there. But I believe Mr. Costa also has a freezing time penalty. I'm not going to check.
Yeah,
We'd like to be surprised at the end, but Kevin's tyres should start soon going off pace. But obviously the laps are starting to come to a close.
Onto the podium isn't really closing in on straight on JB.
Yeah, but I've noticed all race he's had really horrible setup on his wings where he's just really slow.
Yeah.
Matty Sutherland's under pressure from both cars though now. So talking about Matty Sutherland, now we have got something to talk about with him. And that is that he is under pressure from two of the fastest guys in this league. So, in this division I should say. But anyway, just...
Yeah.
Look at move, Matty Sutherland's not going to fight it too much. But Henry, look at Henry as well coming out of nowhere. Brilliant pass. Very good pass there. Didn't run him too far wide. Barely touched him. But no problems there.
No.
Matty Sutherland just find his own business. Let the big boys get back to it.
Henry really moving up the field as well, having to pit earlier in the race.
Yeah, he's done a good job. I do feel like Josh is... Sorry, go on.
No, sorry.
I was going to say, I do feel like Josh's strategy call kind of let him down this race a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I feel like going from ultra soft to soft tyres, especially as the guys up front, I feel like that's an easy strategy to guarantee yourself a top 3 finish.
Yeah,
or like a top 2 finish. Especially Josh and Kevin were pulling away from everyone, weren't they? So, I mean, until Mr. Costa caught them up, but a one sort of softs, use a lot of fuel, you know.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, they didn't make the right call. And he's in 4th now, and his main rival Tekken is in front of him.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, there is enough laps left, and Tekken might get put under pressure at the end of the race from Josh.
Yeah, should be possible. 3 seconds now, within 3 seconds. Matty in 6th, Chris in 7th, so also a decent day for the Renault team. John in 8th. Yeah. Onto the podium, JB.
And the train. John onto the podium and JB. JB, I don't know, it's really weird, JB, because to me it seems like he must be running 1 or 2 wings maximum, because he's really struggling in corners. He's really slow, but as soon as he gets to the straight, watch him now. He's gonna, I guarantee he's gonna fly by onto the podium on the straight. He's just gonna get past him even before the DRS is called. He's gonna get past, pretty much.
Yeah,
I mean, look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Big difference.
He's already past him. J-Bob's out. Might be J-Bob, let's have a look. Oh, he's looks like he's hit the wall. Broke his wing and side. The Destic flagged out.
Yeah.
Or just had enough.
Lee and Katami's also with a slipstream fight going on the straight.
Yeah.
Katami's having DRS. Shea with the fastest lap.
Not every day you say that, but all the Katami's and Lee went a bit touchy there.
Yeah.
Because he makes a move.
Yeah.
All back to the train. Look at that. What was I saying a minute ago? JB in the corners is really struggling. Really bad setup choice in my opinion. And on the podium's already back past him and already created a little bit of a gap.
Yeah.
But as soon as any straight comes along, JB will catch straight back up. And this is costing them time in their hunt to get past John.
And Josh is also closing in on Tekken. Within a second.
Yeah.
So you're right. But onto the podium is really closing in on John as well.
Yeah, it looks like JB might be a little bit far back now. But I say that, but we saw how quickly he got past. He might even be able to catch up, to be honest.
Shea gets DQ'd.
Yeah. This could be... I'm not sure if he's actually finished the race yet. I don't believe he has, so...
No.
I think he's going for the record of no finishes in the season, which is... I
don't think he likes the checkers flag.
No. I mean, it's a pretty amazing accomplishment, really. But as onto the podium, he's getting past his teammate into this chain, lovely pass there, very good pass. So let's go back to Josh and Tekken. This is the fight we want to watch. These two been at it, hammer and tongs in the chats. They appear to not like each other very much. Should battle for promotion.
Should be an easy move from Josh, I believe.
Yeah, but I believe Tekken is going to go ultra defensive.
Yeah, he is far away.
Yeah, but Josh has got very, not a lot of fuel. And there's a car in front of Tekken coming out the pits. Who's that?
There's Lee getting out of the way.
Getting out of the way now.
He did give a little slipstream to Tekken though. Not helping his teammate.
I know.
Maybe on this straight now he's too far away.
Yeah. I know there's some other battles going on. JB of course, but this is the battle we want to watch. At the moment, the battle for third spot. Some crucial points up for grabs here.
Into the S section. Ooh, really takes up a lot of speed into the turn. Big difference. He will try maybe here around the outside.
Yeah, if he breaks late, he should be able to get him into the next corner.
Switch back.
Oh,
yeah, really.
Lovely. How's about them apples, Tekken? But Tekken's going to fight back.
Yeah.
A bit late breaking. With respect shown between the two drivers, Tekken's still on the outside. Still making a claim. Tekken will get DRS, of course.
Ooh, still side by side, I believe. Yes.
Yeah, good driving. Tekken should get DRS. He's going to get DRS. And Henry behind them, by the way. Look at Henry.
Yeah. But just seems to have good straight line speeds.
Josh needs to get past. Josh brakes a little bit later and takes. Yep. Oh, Henry gets pushed on the grass a little bit there.
Yeah.
Henry's sticking his nose in a little bit there. And I always root for the guys on the harder tyres who defend. I like to defend very heavily, but obviously very fairly, but defend as much as possible. So I always like to root for the guys defending, but in that case. But it's always inevitable that the guys on the quicker tyres are going to get past eventually.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, true.
As we saw there, Tekken put up a good fight there for a lap.
Especially on tracks like these with a really long straight, it's nearly too impossible to defend your place.
Yeah. And I expect that Henry's going to be able to. But no, Henry. Oh, we are on the. Oh yeah, no. Kevin's just started the last lap, so. These guys will be starting their last lap in a second. I'm not sure what the penalties are for Josh at the moment. Tekken.
Kevin really pulled the gap 6 seconds.
Yeah, he's done a fantastic job again. He'll be one to look out for next season, definitely. He can keep these strategies. Onto the podium also is going to be one to look out for. Obviously we've got guys coming from Division 1 to Division 2, so don't underestimate them.
No.
Is Henry going to be able to do anything about Tekken though on the final lap? Let's have a look.
Really close now on the straight. Not close enough.
Yeah, I think it might be all over for Henry. There's a problem that those superstars that Henry's got are quite old now. Obviously he did put early. You can see the lines on his tyres starting to show, which indicates the tyres are starting to wear. I will point out, I know it is last lap and all, but if this race was a little bit longer, oh, Josh has run very wide there. Josh is right behind the pressure from Tekken. Tekken takes a very odd line though. He's now going to put himself under pressure from Henry. Is Tekken going to be able to do anything?
No, he isn't, I think.
Very good win from Kevin, just pointing out. Tekken goes very defensive.
Lee retired in the last lap.
Oh, Henry's going to move up the inside. It's going to be a race to the line. And Henry's got him.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, but Henry had a penalty. That was brilliant though, that was absolutely brilliant. Yeah.
Really close finish.
That seems the glitch where you can no longer change players after they've gone over the line has been fixed. So Cody's are doing one thing at a time, it seems. So that. Obviously, a few more issues, but we'll get on to that another time.
Ooh, and I can switch players as well after the finish.
Yeah.
Nice. Got to mistakes 12.
That was a very entertaining race.
Yeah, a lot of strategies going on. Close racing as
Your
well.
driver of the day, please.
Well, it has to be Kevin, in my opinion. Best strategy,
fair enough.
quickest guy around.
Yeah, I mean, I think from now on we kind of should expect him to be able to do things like this.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not bold anymore.
No.
After these 2 races we've just had, he's absolutely destroyed it in terms of strategy.
Yeah.
He might not be the quickest guy on track on the same tyres, potentially, but the
these guys
is what won in races.
Yeah. The other guys will have to push maybe to follow him on the same strategy.
Yeah, I mean, it all comes down to the tyre wear, the setup you use. You might have to deduct some pace in order to preserve some tyre wear, and that could be the key, really, can it? Just 1 or 2% tyre wear can stop you from getting a puncture.
Yeah, but he's showing it's possible, so...
Yeah.
We have Kevin, who wins the Mexican Grand Prix, Costa in 2nd, Jos in 3rd, Tekken in 4th, Henry in 5th, Matti 6th, 7th, Chris, John 8th, onto the podium in 9th, Spur in 10th, JB in 11th, 12th, Scatamis, Majestic 13th, and that's he's the last one to cross the line, I believe. Lee retired, J-Bob retired, Aaron, I believe.
I do want to point out, though, that Division 1 races take into account everyone got penalties.
Yeah.
And a lot of them.
Yeah.
A lot of penalties.
JB got 6.
12 seconds, 12 seconds, 12 seconds, you know, so...
Yeah.
I think if you can get 3 seconds, we'll give you that as not getting a penalty tomorrow. It's that hard around this track, especially if you get damage, but anyway, that was a...
Good race. Yeah. Well, we return tomorrow with the Division 1 race, also around Mexico. And I would like to thank you for watching. Thank you, Paul, for joining me.
No problem.
It was a party, like always. Yeah. And we'll see you back tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Good night.
Goodbye.